guys, welcome back to our channel. Happy New Year to you all. I hope you all had a fab New Year celebrating with loved ones. As you can probably see, me and Jess are still filming virtually, and we have still got the same clothes on from the last video because we are carrying on from the last video. That is why. But
we thought today we would do a 2020, what? I can't even get my words out. 2022 goals, which is what we did last year for obviously 2021. So some of them might be the same.
Yeah, some of them are the same. Last year we did do a moon board, like a mood board, where we actually obviously put the pictures of what we wanted to achieve in the year down. But we have just jotted some notes down this year, and we probably will make more of a board when we've got the time. Not that we haven't got the time to do it right now, but you know. I did like reflect on like what we had last year. And some things I have like achieved. Like I said I wanted to take more photos. I did photo of the day over on Instagram.
I don't really think I did that. To be honest, I've watched it back and thought, God, I ain't done many of them. The one thing I did do though was pass my theory test.
Well, yeah. But this year I want to be more on it. Like, I've got my manifestation books, I've got my gratitude books. I am a new woman. New year, new me. Although I saw a meme, have you seen that meme? It says they've read 2022 as in like 2022. So do you know what I mean? So it's 2020, the year 2020, like 2, as in like again, like T-double-O. Let's hope not.
We don't want another 2020. Another 2020. We want 2022.
Let's get to move on with our goals. Hopefully this will give you some inspiration of what like goals you guys might want to set for the new year. It's always, I think it's always good. I think it's always good to start the new year with a fresh set of goals, because even if you don't do them all, at least at least you've got an idea of what you want to achieve.
Jot them down, and then when you've done it you can tick it off and be like, I've done that. And if you don't do it, it's fine, just take it into the next year and then do it again.
Right, shall we start? As you guys probably know, one of my big goals for this year is to buy a house. So last year was to save for a house, and I was hoping to have a house by the end of last year, but COVID happened and I haven't really seen many houses anyway, and obviously we've been unlucky with houses that we have gone for. So this year, hopefully the first 6 months of the year is to have a house, or at least to have put an offer down on a house and for it to be accepted and us to be in the motions of going through all of that. That is my big goal. That is my biggest goal of 2022.
So my first one on my list is, again, this one was also from last year, but it's to pass my actual driving test. And to be fair, it wasn't my fault that I didn't pass my driving test 2021, because I actually would have if I could have booked my test earlier. So it actually wasn't my fault, because I passed my theory test in August. So then ideally what I wanted to happen is book my driving test straight away pretty much and do my test before the end of the year. But if you don't know, then the waiting list for your driving test is massive. So unfortunately the waiting list meant that my driving test couldn't be until January.
So hopefully you will tick that goal off. That will be the first goal you tick off.
Hopefully. In a matter of weeks, I will have passed my driving test. So we're all manifesting it right now that Jess passes a driving test.
Right, so my next goal is to eat healthy and exercise more. So I did actually do really good in 2020 and the beginning of 2021, and then we've got to like the middle of 2021 and it just kind of went downhill, and I just wasn't really exercising as much as I was before. I wasn't really eating as healthy as I was before, probably because we'd come out of lockdown. So I found lockdown really helpful. I know some other people didn't find lockdown helpful, but in lockdown I was working out every single day. I was eating really good, I was really motivated, I really toned up, I lost weight, and then we come out of lockdown and all that hard work just disappeared. Not that I've obviously put on a lot of weight or that I'm really that bothered anyway, but I just want to feel better in myself, because I just felt like when I was exercising and eating well, I was more energized, like I just felt better within myself. So I want to do that, and I want to look good on my wedding day, you know.
My next one kind of goes with my first one, but it's to buy a car. Which again was also one from last year, but obviously I wasn't going to buy a car yet until I've passed my driving test, because it's just pointless, isn't it, really? And cars are expensive. My next one is to buy my first car, which will hopefully again happen soon, as long as I pass my driving test.
Right, next one is to continue filming YouTube videos and to be a bit more creative with our content. Maybe step it up to 2 days a week, because I feel like obviously we've been doing 1 video a week for, well, since we started. Obviously on Christmas we do 2 videos, but we always go back to 1. So hopefully try and, you know, up our videos to 2 videos a week. Try and do some like different, like I know obviously you guys really love our hauls, so maybe do a few more hauls this year. Obviously we'd love to gain some more subscribers to our little YouTube family, so that's a big goal for this year.
I also kind of had a similar thing to Lou, so I'll just say the same one. Same thing basically as what Lou's just said. And again, also Instagram needs to be upped.
I agree with that. I feel like we need to take more Instagram photos, but it is so hard, like, to actually go somewhere, get a photo and like it.
The thing is, we could take loads of photos. We go out enough to take photos, really. We just need to start doing it more. Because what happens is we go out and we just don't take photos. But maybe we should just take them. Be like, right, let's just take a photo today. Even if you just park somewhere random and just take a photo.
Yeah, because obviously we want to grow YouTube and we want to gain more subscribers as we love doing that, and we obviously just want to share our videos with more people. And I feel like the best way of promoting stuff like that is through like your other social media, so like Instagram, TikTok. I feel like we need to be more active on TikTok, because it is really fun doing it, but like we get together and we're like, oh, we need to do a TikTok, and then it comes to going home and we're like, oh, we didn't do a TikTok.
Yeah, and TikTok I think is the one we don't think about as much. Whereas like Instagram, and I really like Instagram as well. Like I love looking at through people's Instagrams. But I just think, how do you do it?
Right, next. So I know last year I said I want to take more photos, and I obviously did my photo of the day. But this year I want to take more photos, and instead of just having them on my phone, I want to scrapbook them. Because like, when I look back on photos from when like my parents took them from when I was younger, they're all in like photo albums, and I think it's so nice to have like a hard copy of the photos, because they're always there. Like, it's nice to just look back on them, where on your phone sometimes they get lost, or you lose your phone, or something that happens and you could lose all them. So I really want to start scrapbooking more things, and I meant to do it last year, but I just never had I think it's a lot of money to print off loads of photos all the time. So I'm hoping with my little sprocket that I had for Christmas, I can start scrapbooking with them, and then when I want like bigger photos, I can scrapbook and print some photos off through like Photobox or Snapfish. I think that is like still around.
I need to do that too. Next one for me is to save more money. I think I also said this last year. I'm going to say it again, because I started to do it last year, then it kind of went a bit...
She spent all her savings.
Yeah, I spent all my savings. Whoops. So I am 100% going to save this year. I am. Got a lot of things going on this year that I need money for.
So my next one is to explore more cities in this country, because we ain't going anywhere anytime soon, you know. So before Christmas, I feel like I visited quite a few places. Like I went to Christmas markets in like York, Lichfield, Stratford, and I just had a really nice time going in, like doing stuff like that, you know, going to like different little pubs in the different little shops, just the little towns and stuff like that. Not necessarily cities, but the towns as well. So that's something that I want to try and do more next year, and you know, that helps with the exercising as well, because it's enjoyable to go and walking around a town. So maybe not drinking, because obviously that's not very healthy, but I just want to do that more, and obviously just make more memories in that sense. And because obviously I'm saving next year for like wedding and a house, then it just means obviously we won't be going abroad till our honeymoon, hopefully, if we go abroad. So going to obviously places in this country is just what's it called, like a substitution, or what is it called? Substitution? That's not the word, is it? A replacement for going abroad. And like it can just be a day trip, or it could be a weekend away. Probably a day trip because I haven't got the money for a weekend away, but that's what I want to do more of.
My next one is also one that Lou's also said, but it's to get more healthy, get back in the gym, because I've got a gym membership that I currently am not using. So I want to get back into the gym, especially because I do actually enjoy going to the gym when I'm there, so I just need to just keep going. But I don't know if anyone else feels like this, but when it's like dark on an evening, I just can't be bothered. I want to come home, put my pyjamas on and just chill. Whereas I feel like in the summer it's easier. Then obviously comes with the gym is I need to obviously eat healthier, which I don't eat like awfully, but you know, I could do with eating a bit better. I might even go back to Slimming World, which I thought about. And that's it really, just get healthy. I need to get healthy before, you know, Lou's wedding. So that's my goal. By Lou's wedding I need to be looking better.
You look fine anyway. So talking about a wedding, my last big goal, one of my other main goals is obviously to save more for our wedding and to plan a wedding basically. It's obviously not a goal because the wedding is obviously booked and happening. Can't get out of it. I can't just run away and leave them at the altar. So, but it's just obviously planning everything, making sure everything's the way that I want it, and just be really stressful the whole year basically.
It's all starting to come together.
It's all starting to come together. I've had some good news. Or maybe good news, I don't know yet.
Jess needs to get planning some things.
Yeah, Hendy needs to be planned.
But I feel like that'll be fine. I feel like we've got that. Me and your sister will be absolutely fine planning the Hendy.
So basically it's just to continue saving, obviously, to make sure we can actually pay for the wedding. And just make sure everything comes together, buy everything that we need, plan everything, and just make sure it's as stress-free as possible. Stress-free as possible, does that make sense? We can do this. As well as buying a house.
Rather Lou than me. That's what I always say. And my last one is basically one that I just kind of rolling into one, but it's to like spend more time with family and friends, making memories, which obviously always a good thing, and to take the photos to go with the memories, so I can scrapbook more and do more stuff. You know what I mean? Just do stuff, do more.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Just do more, like whatever it is. You know what I mean? Even if it's just going to the pub for a drink with your mates, you know what I mean?
Be more spontaneous.
Even though we've already got a lot of things planned for this year that's exciting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just do more. Enjoy more of the year. Because you know, you never get it back.
But yeah, that is all our goals. We hoped we gave you some inspiration of goals that you guys might want to set for yourselves. And hopefully we achieve them all this year and we don't carry on to next year.
That we did this year.
But if you did like the video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below if you're not already.
And we will see you in our next video.